came to get impregnated.
Say that one more time.
I'm watching a movie about a doctor who jacked his dick into a cup and impregnated all these white women who came to him to get pregnant anyway.
Was he a white doctor?
He was a white doctor.
Okay, that's cool. That's what they do all the time anyway, I guess. I've heard of a movie like that before. I don't know if it's real life or not. This is
the real life.
But I'm about to say it's a documentary. It sounds like it.
It's the most egregious act of doctor-patient client confidentiality they have ever heard of in the history of the United States. He had 85 kids.
I don't believe it. How many people get pregnant?
Who?
How many people did he get pregnant?
85.
Okay, that might be a lot. But it's not the most outrageous display of malpractice. That's some bullshit. I don't believe that at all. Because there's a lot of motherfuckers who
I mean, unless somebody has put a different
a lot of black
folks,
a lot of black folks from the Tuskegee era who would tell you otherwise.
Oh, yeah. That's egregious. Okay, I'm like, unless you are giving somebody a heart and they supposed to get a liver or some shit. Hey, Kaz, what's up, y'all? Ooh, he alive. I don't know where Maxx is, y'all. He's late as always.
Well, we're gonna start anyway because that's what we do.
Yeah, because you want to know what the fuck happened at the damn Chipotle. I got into a fight. So, what's up, everybody? I'm your boy Christian Ike.
And I'm your neighborhood-friendly black bear, Jicka J Light.
Ew. And together we are well
beyond. And we're waiting for Mr. Maxx. But
okay, Maxx is late. We don't know. He'll pop
together
in.
We are.
Well, we are.
Beyond, yes.
And he'll pop in just a few seconds.
That sounds like
that commercial from that damn Popeyes commercial.
That sound like no.
I'm coming taking the shit. Shut the fuck
girl,
up.
Yes. Popeyes. What's that word?
Hot pockets.
Thank you.
You were so funny. That way you go like da da da.
Yeah.
Name that tune. We could kill the show if I do that. We could kill the show. What we talking about today?
Good question.
Well, first let's talk about people and their respectability level when you work a certain job. Okay. Again, people, no one is telling you have to. But mind you, when you're a teenager, I know your parents are at least stressing you to get a job, but they are stressing you to get a job. Okay. They didn't tell you to go get a career. They say go and get a job. Okay. Mind you, when you're 15, 16, you go to most of us go to fast food restaurants to get a job real quick. You know what I'm saying? I understand. Now,
yes, being at work. Yes.
I know that's wrong because I work at home. I work for me. I'm able to say that now. Thank God. It ain't easy working. It ain't easy working for me. What's up, Terry? But it damn sure be it's better than working for the man. So I wouldn't get my food today because I was like, you know what?
Keep that in your brain, working for the man. Because I had a thought about that the other day.
Working for the man?
Working for the man.
All right. And so I went to get my food. I went to Chipotle because I was watching The Proud Family. And The Proud Family had Lil Nas X on it this last episode. And the episode was called The Old Time Road. And so the uncle, who is, of course, a entertainer, was singing something. He liked guacamole on his nachos. I was like, you know what? I want some Chipotle then, right? So I was like, look, I'm going to need some help with food. So I go get my food and stuff. So I'm in line. Mind you, it takes me 20 to 25 minutes to walk there. I'm committed to the case, okay? I'm committed.
Clearly.
I have
25-minute walk. Clear. 25-minute walk.
You walk there and back.
I'm already tired?
All around. I'm like, oh, I'm committed to this. And so I go. I'm in line, get my food. Mind you, they ain't got but 3 people in the whole entire store working. Four people in the whole store working, okay?
This
4.
Your normal spot?
1, 2, 3, 4. 4, huh?
This is a normal spot for you, or you go there once in a while?
I go there very once in a while.
Okay.
You know, Chipotle ain't my burger. When I lived in D.C., I ate Chipotle all the time. When I moved to New York had too many other places to eat from, so I was like, fuck Chipotle now.
So they don't know you. They don't know the Christian Pace experience.
They do not know this. They do not. They very rarely get any of this all because I don't grace them at all with my presence. So I was like, let me just go down here and get my food. So I came in. First of all, there's 4 people working. Okay, there's a person cooking the food, a person serving the food, and someone taking your orders, and then someone doing to-go orders, right? So I'm like, I don't give a fuck as long as you can do my food. This bitch. This child. Okay, I'm 40 years old, and I become this little girl a bitch. But this child, okay, who thought she was a grown woman, who is the bitch, okay, the bitch in her, okay, I was talking to the bitch in her, okay, the grown bitch in her. because she said, how can I help you? First, she says it in Spanish, and I'm like, I don't speak Spanish. She's like,
You Dominican?
I don't know what the fuck she thought. He gonna say, yo, let me in. Click on the goddamn link, Negro.
No, he's in. I'm waiting for you to pause.
Oh, y'all get ready because here comes Mr. Max.
Let him wait.
Oh my God, the wait, what you've all been waiting for. The one, the only, Mr. Max.
What it do, family?
Oh, wait.
What's going
on? That intro was right on point. It ended right on time.
I give it to you, bro. I appreciate you on that shit.
That was right on point. I'm so glad I'm sitting in between y'all because my titties is covered. I mean, out.
Hey, yo, man, I'm sorry for being late. I got caught up.
Yeah, we already told them why. We got caught. They know why you was late. They know why you was late.
What you mean?
We told them why you was late.
Y'all ain't shit. My brother,
you ain't one.
I was. Thank you. The world need to know that.
It all out. He got it all out.
I mean, you was thinking it was, so you ain't worth it either. So back to the story real quick.
Yes.
So I'm like, let me get a chicken bowl. And she says something to me in Spanish. I don't speak Espanol. She's like, and she said something to me in Spanish. Again, I said, excuse me, I don't speak Spanish. So if you say it one more time, lady, girl, I'm gonna go the fuck off. I don't speak Spanish. I want a chicken bowl, and I moved over. She's like, come here. I was like, what the fuck? Am I in Twilight Zone? Am I in the Twilight Zone? Because this bitch said something in Spanish. I do know how to say pollo. So I was like, pollo.
Yeah, you know how to say, at least you know how to say
chicken. At least, right? You know what I'm saying?
At least you know how to say chicken.
And she's gonna say negro or what the fucking color is brown.
Negro.
I'm like, okay, negro. I know what that means.
I know,
nigga. You know what I'm saying? We're getting that and stuff. And then after we get to that part, she looking at me like, I'm like, tomatoes and sour cream, guacamole. She's like, I was like, what the fuck? You can't understand English? You cannot work here and not understand English. I'm like, sour cream, guacamole, lettuce, and cheese. I don't know how to say it any other way. I don't know the Spanish version of it. I don't know how to say it any other way.
Guacamole, sour
cream, and cheese.
Sour cream.
So, you stupid. And so, you stupid. And so, she looks at me and gets mad after my food just dropped the fucking bowl on the goddamn counter. So I said, who the fuck do you think you're dealing with? I'm like, you know what? Somebody better get this little bitch because I'm about to. So here comes the manager. He cooking food during the time. I said, let me tell you, son. Okay, because you're a little kid. I can tell right now you're a little fucking child. Looking at you and me, you a little kid. You are not equipped to handle this situation. You need to talk to somebody above you to come down here and tell them to deal with this. Okay, I'm about to fuck this store up. And I meant that shit. He was like, excuse me, calm down. I was like, no, I'm about to fuck this store up. And you think I'm playing? I'm about to knock this shit right off the fucking counter. Fix my food and take my money so I go to fuck home. So he was like, what is wrong? What's wrong? She's like, come here. He was like, you don't speak Spanish? And I was like, do I look like it? Do I look like a fucking Dominican? Do I look like somebody from Latin world or somebody? I'm black, bro. I don't speak Spanish. I'm speaking to you in great English. So how the fuck could I be speaking Spanish?
Wow.
He's like, calm down. Let me let's just pay for the food. Pay for it. Bitch, this should be free. This should be free. I said, you know what? Fine, let's pay for it. Then some dude walks in who's a quote-unquote GM. At this point, I'm like, excuse me? You the who? He's like, I'm the general manager. I said, oh, thank God. Some person that knows, and you're a white man. Thank you, Jesus. I don't want to say thank you, Jesus, for white people, but thank you, Jesus, that you're here. Because, oh my God, you're a white man about to save my life. I'm like, this is a white man about to save my life.
So, Pedro, what Pedro say?
Who?
Pedro.
Fuck Pedro, because at the moment I was talking to Matthew. Matthew said to me, he said, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that you had to, encounter. He said, what happened? So I told him what happened. He was like, I've told them they need to hire more people that speak English here, but they don't listen. I'm like, oh, you know what? They're going to learn today. So I paid for my food. And he was like, well, there's no need to pay for your food. He said, I'm going to give you a refund. I said, good, because I got to get going. I got a podcast to do and a show to do, and I need food to eat because, it's a food show. He's like, oh, really? Somehow after we had this conversation, he was like, well, I would love to endorse this. Somehow. Okay. And so on my way leaving, she's going to say, mind you, I almost knocked the fuck out this bitch, okay? She's going to say adios.
You know what you should have said? Girl, you should have said, and beans and disease to you too.
I was just like, if looks would kill, she had been a dead bitch. Okay, just know that. If thoughts could have killed, honey, if I could just thought something, she'd have been. But nonetheless, I got a deal out of it. I got free food.
We got sponsorship coming out of it. Great.
Yeah.
Nice.
So now y'all might be able to go to Chipotle and other cities to get food. Maybe they have the Well Beyond Bowl.
Oh, that'd be dope. I'd be infused though.
Yeah, it's full of meat and shit.
Oh wow. Damn. Why we gotta have the shit bowl?
Shit.
Well, you full of meat then?
Shit just means
You be full
it
of
don't
meat.
mean shit though. Shit just means there's gonna be a lot of shit in the food.
Pretty much. That's exactly what I mean.
Shit.
Don't mean like dog shit.
Mm-hmm.
There's gonna be a bunch of shit in the bowl.
I said a whole lot of meat and some shit.
Don't no one be like a whole lot of nothing and some shit and be like, oh, that means good stuff.
Okay.
There's a whole lot of shit going on. Like that's not a good thing.
Yeah, there's a whole lot of shit going on. But it's the way you say it. There's a whole lot of shit going on. There's a whole lot of shit going on. It's the way you say
These
it.
both don't sound good.
I think that should be the slogan. Maybe the Well Beyond Bowl with a whole lot of shit going on.
Yeah, that's enough.
That sounds a whole lot better than the whole Well Beyond Bowl and a whole lot of shit. Like that just sounds like that really sounds like some shit. Like shit.
That's
like,
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like a whole lot of shit. Like, oh, I don't know that ball.
it's the way you say it. Okay, it's not what you say.
I just said it. It's the way you say it.
Mm-hmm.
When you phrase it, I guess is better for you.
The way you just said it though was not good, Max.
No matter how you phrase it, no matter how you said it, it's like a whole lot of shit.
I mean, I can hear some old black men singing that shit too.
There you go. That's how you say it. You get a lot of meat and a whole lot of shit.
Why'd you have meat and shit? That's no.
How you gotta say meat and shit? Can it just be a whole lot of shit versus meat and shit? Make it sound like it's gonna be actual shit.
That's what I'm saying. That the shit, the meat and shit. You know what I
The
mean?
reason why I say that is because if it's gonna be a Chipotle bowl, it's gotta be full of something, and their food is like all over the world. So
Like, you so what you think?
Like,
no. What I mean, what I mean by all over the world is literally they have all kinds of shit in their bowls. So what that
say like this? You say well beyond.
But the thing, Matt, you sound
like
crazy
this.
right now. They don't have a lot of shit in their bowl. What are you talking
about? Man, I had that bullshit 2 days ago.
The Well Beyond Bowl. Y'all know meat and shit. Like, yeah.
There you go. They'd be like, well, what shit?
No, they're not gonna ask about the shit. Stop focusing on shit.
You don't deal with enough white people.
Let's move on from shit. Let's get off shit. Let's please get off shit. Because shit, no. Let's get off shit.
I mean, it's meat and shit.
So, yeah, you said side note, the man. What about the man?
I was thinking about how
oh yeah, speaking of which, so you guys might want to know. I was smoking a vape tonight. I have no actual flower. I haven't smoked any flowers since I got back from LA.
Good for you, yeah, maybe.
Okay, bitch. I finished my other vape like 2 days ago, and so I'm on my new one.
Negro.
These things are good.
Homicide rate will go up one notch.
So I was thinking how Black people always want to claim that they're rich, but yet they're still working for a white man.
See, there's a difference.
Where does the limit, like, for relying
who's
on...
rich and saying who's rich and working for a white man?
Oh, everybody was just rich. Like, I got this, that, and third. I got my own business. I got this. I'm the man. I'm a self-made millionaire. All this stuff. I'm like, yeah, but you still working for a white man somewhere.
Well, because at the end of the day, Jay, you got to look at it like this: white people own the world's banks. So no matter how you try to pull it away or slice it, because even
you have to go to them regardless.
Black Wall Street should show you that you got to go. They want you to have to go to them regardless.
Yeah, they took away Black Wall Street.
They burnt that shit to the ground.
Burnt that shit down. That's a factual statement that we all can look up and find. There's once a place that we could go and have this kind of wealth.
Exactly.
Because they know. And there's a movie that talks about this too, The Banker. That talks about this. We used to own Bank of America. Bank of America was a black man's business before it became Bank of America.
I didn't know that.
He literally owned
that movie.
It was a black man that literally controlled the fucking banks.
And you saw what they did to him in the end.
And they put his ass in jail.
Yep.
Because they put him in jail because they say he frauded the country.
They said he stole money from the people who was putting money in the bank.
He was lying and saying that he was, because he owned the business, but he had a white person running the business.
Mm-hmm.
He knew all the motherfucking details.
He was making him work. Yeah, he was his face.
And so this white guy did not know shit about this fucking company. He didn't know how to run a bank to save his life.
Yeah,
it took 6 months to learn how to run one bank and decided he wanted to become a banker next to some white bitch he married. Then he goes off and does something that fucks with the entire operation that has the government
He streamlined it. That's what he did. He just streamlined it. He put out the middleman. He had them depositing directly to him. And when they found that out, they didn't like that shit. They wasn't getting their fair share. They decided to check his books. Go off on him. Why were you?
And he owned the building that they actually had to pay rent to for these banks. So if he wanted to say at any moment in time he didn't, he wanted to close down the building or something, he could have. But he had literally every bank in Texas that controlled the money in the world in his office. He decided one day that move, it was a power move, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I own this bank, I own the place where, if I control where they work and where they house all their businesses, then I control the banking offices. And I can control how we get our own money, how we make our own wealth, because there's no proof, there's no denying it. If you want to make any living or want to have any kind of wealth in this country, you need to own some kind of property. Fuck having a job. Having a job ain't shit. You need to own land, and you need to be able to use that land to be able to create something else.
The kicker. There's a lot of loopholes that even if you own that land, man, you got to be on top of, because they'll find some niche to be able to get you off that land, whether it be the resources underneath it or the sky above it. They'll find some reason to be like, yeah. You heard of eminent domain? They're quick to use that, especially if it's profitable.
If they can make some money, they will dance on eminent domain your shit and kick your ass out. I've known a couple of ladies when I lived in DC. I will never forget this. I'd never forget this. There was these two old black ladies that lived around the corner from me. They've been living in this apartment building or like a housing building. I don't know how to describe it. I guess like a brownstone, but each floor is like an apartment. And so they've been living there for 40, 50 some years. You know what I'm saying? What's up, boo? Hey. And one day the government decided to come in and just take over these buildings so they could give them or rent them out to Airbnb. And these people were being thrown out. No compensation, no questions asked. It was, we're taking over these buildings. Y'all got to go. And I'm like, where are they going to go? They're 60, 70, 80-year-old. These women are old as shit. They've been here through the fucking riots. Well, they've been here through the fucking
what they're supposed to do. This is what's supposed to happen, because I do know how that works. I've actually had long story. I had to put somebody out of their apartment. You know what I mean? Based on eminent domain. The way it works is the government literally has to give that person the value of their house and the land around it if they're taking it.
Now, what if they don't own it?
It goes to whomever it is. Down from
this is what happened. Yep, that's exactly how they did them. That's exactly how they did them houses down the street from my college. So there's some houses. I was just going to bring that up too. Down the street from my old college, there was these houses. And we know that this place was kind of like known to be kind of bad for drugs or whatever the case may be. But these are people's home for years. This is like a low budget living kind of place. So people have been living there for years. I mean, years. We're talking about some years. One day they decided that they need this land for something for the college, right? And they just decided they're going to tear it down. Ain't nothing been thrown up here for over 10 years. They done tore this shit down for Now, you told us that you was building something for this, you know what I'm saying, 10 years, way before I graduated college. Way before I graduated college. You're talking over 20 years ago. And they still, to this day, have yet to put something up to validate why they have torn down these people's houses. And you literally displaced people and made people feel like pure T shit.
They make more money because they're making more money. They're making more money off the property being vacant. With the open lot, you're making money off the taxes, regardless of what's going on, whether it's something there or not.
Yes, girl. Yep.
Are you in your hallway?
I'm in my apartment. We live next door to each other.
Nope, they built a bridge to connect the merch to Grove Street.
That wasn't enough to me. That wasn't enough.
The bridge that makes
that bridge could have been built. That bridge they built there did not really. That bridge still ain't enough. That did not take up enough space to validate why they took all that shit down. No.
There's bridges between houses all around the city. They could have put that shit on the left or the right.
That bridge they put there did not mean shit. They took that shit away because they did not want black people to prosper.
Money talks, bro.
B Point was one of the best places that you could ever go and eat, and get some food from. You talking about? I used to go to Viewpoint and get my meat. Like black people are really big on like certain things like down south. So we used to go get meat packages. Let me put my fish down real quick. Hold on. For like $180 something, and you get like all this meat, all this meat in these different boxes, all these different kinds of meat, ground beef, and ribs, and all that kind of shit.
Hey,
right?
y'all.
Paper tree.
But they tore that down, forcing us to have to go back to their little stupid ass store like Walmart or whatever. Because whatever they displace us, we find a way to make it work for us. You know what I'm saying? Like you can put us anywhere, and we will find a way to just build around it and build it up. And when they see that, they're like, "Oh shit, that made it profitable. So let's move back over." I mean, why you don't stay your ass with the fuck y'all stay? Just leave us the fuck alone.
Well, there goes the difference with the whole weed problem. We've been doing and selling weed forever since we could figure out what weed could do to us. The moment they found out, oh shit, we could corner the market, and we found a way to keep them from cornering it. You know why? Because to get into that, it costs $180,000 just to start.
$75 fucking dollars. What the fuck come in $75 fucking dollar meat bundle?
What?
What's in that $75 fucking dollars? There ain't shit in that motherfucking meat bundle. I bet you ain't shit in that meat bundle. Probably 25 pounds of ground beef, probably 2 pounds of chicken, a pound of steak, and some sausages. I'm almost fuck that. I used to go spend $185 on my meat bundles, and that was enough meat to last me for at least 3 months.
I just want us to remember that ownership is so important. I was watching a interview with I somehow went from Revolt watching who was it? Pusha T give an interview with Noriega on Drink Champs to then going to watch this thing called Assets and Liabilities on Revolt as well, where it's two black men who are talking wealth and business, money, and all that kind of stuff. They were talking to Nick Cannon, and he was like, "Yeah, I hate not owning a piece of whatever I'm doing, and that's why a lot of my deals go bad because I want to own a piece, and I don't." So his show started out like he wanted to start, but then it went to their hands, their hands.
Because they weren't doing shit in his hands, so it didn't make.
So now he's like, I'm going to do it my way.
But my thing is, when it comes to people like that, though, if it's not doing good in your hands, then they have the right to come in and help out. Okay, they're only doing what they. Oh, okay. That is not enough. They don't do. I mean, it was in your because so for instance, you bring them an ideal for a TV show. That's all it is for them. You're bringing them an ideal. They have to now fund your TV show. Mm-hmm. You don't. And I think if you want to do something on your own, you do it yourself. Then you have the money to get the camera equipment. You have the money to film it. You do not need them to actually produce the show. What you do need is them to put the show out.
No, you don't.
That's what he's doing.
You don't. Not nowadays. You don't need high money, top paying directors and companies. You can go to a film festival. You can go to somebody that's volunteered.
But he has this show's on syndicated TV, so he has to go through white people. It's not a choice.
Because he has to. My point.
We're talking about syndication. That's money.
Yeah, he have to go through white people syndication. TV, ABC, all those Jews.
You gotta go through the Time Warner family. You gotta go through shit like that. Yeah.
Unless you're doing
it sounds like to me it's a personal problem because again, if you want to be, I mean, it's a personal issue. You don't need white people nowadays to make any of your shit happen. You really don't.
No,
you don't.
So if you're saying that you need a white man to make your shit happen, then
that's not what I was saying. No. I never said that. I'm just saying you don't need their money.
No, you don't.
No, need the money.
Their money is good. Don't get me wrong. I don't mind paying their money. I
said it's sometimes most.
But I don't have too many
stories about too many things about what goes on behind closed doors and signed contracts involving white people. No. My business that I'm getting off the ground now, I've been running for a little bit, is all out of my pocket. The rest of that shit, no. Too many hit back.
I mean, again, we trust me. Me and Jay know how it goes. We run a lot of shit off of our
Yes, they took UPN from us.
Yeah, they did. And they turned it to CW. And what that stand for? Cracker watching. They turned it to that. And then now look at it.
I thought I came with the most deals,
Hey.
Cracker watching.
That's exactly what it was. And it went straight to shit. All the shows, they pushed them further and further out.
Veronica Mars.
A lot of them don't. A lot of them are asleep.
Well, I mean, you know what? I watched
Right on.
Dr. Hadassah Anigiaka, who said she brought. I do Dr. Hadassah Anigiaka pre-medication, pre-med. I am a big believer in
Pre-med.
Pre-med. I got her pre-Pulitzer award-winning book, Charlotte Webb's Of Lies.
Of lies.
Right. Of lies.
And like she said, one of the best chapters in the book is when she was talking about how black people don't get credit for shit because they really give aliens credit for shit that we know we did. Okay, bitch. He goes, "That's you making up names, bitch." Please. Right. Shout out to Robin Reed for that one.
Yes, Robin, the Black Lady Sketch Show. You gotta watch.
Okay, y'all got to watch Black Lady Sketch Show. If y'all don't support anything else, please support this show, y'all. This show is one of the best shows on TV right now. Like I think I get my life. Like I can watch this show over and over again and die laughing. Please support this show, y'all. The last episode airs tonight, and they only get 6 episodes a season, which I think is so unfair because they give so many people like 10 episodes. And I mean, they put their heart into this.
They do use that budget to the
and they use every single drop of that budget.
They use that thing as if they had 25,000 episodes. They do it very well.
They have I laugh every fucking show. Every fucking show. They are stupid. Some of the shit they talk about is dumb, y'all. But it's black relatable. And it's shit that we relate to. It's shit that,
the Black Lady Sketch Show on HBO.
Yep, a black lady sketch comedy show, something like that.
A Black Lady Sketch Show. Black Lady Sketch Show.
Yeah, just look at Black Lady. It'll come up.
Show.
Yeah, something like that. It'll come up, y'all. It's on HBO and HBO Max. So check them out. It's really, really dope. It's a fun show.
Season 3. It's on third season. This really is good.
Oh god, this season is everything. This season is everything because I think they was locked up in COVID. So they was. But if you have another thing to check out is and I didn't know this either, and I don't really give a lot of credit to movies and stuff because I don't know who be fronting them and shit. When I say fronting them, I'm paying for them. But The Bubble, The Bubble is funny as hell. It's written by Michael Keegan.
Oh, he wrote it?
Yes, and the African guy, the big black African guy, they're the writers behind it.
Okay.
And I didn't know that, so I was like, because of that reason, I'm gonna support it way more because I felt like some white person wrote it. Now I know it's not them.
I mean, but it's white backed, clearly.
I don't care about the white back part. I mean, I can't. If I didn't support somebody because somebody white backed them, then I would never be able to support a black person. Period.
Oh, and that's why I said that's what I said earlier. Like, I was watching. I
mean, because your money go to a white bank. So don't think it because you're black owned or black bitch. You still have to put that money in a white bank. So, girl,
somehow
the white man got his hand in your pocket.
I was watching a documentary about
just your pocket,
the Underground Railroad and traveling slaves and all that kind of stuff, and it was very evident how many white people really helped black people when it counted.
Well,
but
how many helped you think? About 30 out of the 400 slaves that Harriet Tubman done.
You said 30. You said
out of the 400 slaves that Harriet Tubman brought across the line, right? What does it mean? Do you stay away from mainstream movies? Pretty much, so. Yeah, I don't go to movies. Shit, fuck that. I bootleg every time I watch it.
But yeah, there's no way that you cannot believe that white people had a huge role in.
Oh yes, I can. Oh yes, the fuck I can.
Wait.
No.
Wait, bro. Let him finish.
Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry. The Negro in me from down south.
I know your spiritual Negro side trying to come out, church boy. Let him finish.
Yeah, which is like I said, I was reading listening to stories about how white people literally gave up their own lives to help black people back then, and it's not like there wasn't a whole entire race community of white folks who were anti-slavery, because you had a whole party of people who were anti-slavery, and that's why they fought the Confederate soldiers. So it wasn't like white people didn't want to end slavery. They just took their sweet ass fucking time doing it.
Okay,
I reiterate. I don't see it. Okay, again, the reason why I believe that we got freed is because some black bitch fucked, Lincoln into fucking submission and had him sign them goddamn papers. Otherwise, we all still be here.
I agree with that. Totally agree with that.
I am not gonna give it. Fuck that bitch. You gonna give me? I know that we only getting this pass because Odessa fucked the fuck out of motherfucking Lincoln. Okay, and Odessa is that. He was like, I'm gonna free her because I want to be with her, and that's why his ass got shot. He was leaving his white bitch. But it's nonetheless.
I believe it too. Maybe that's what happened.
Nonetheless, we are emancipated because of Odessa.
That's the real reason he got assassinated, because he was fucking a black bitch. I believe it.
I know it was.
Your boy, what's his name? What's one of them? Andrew? What's his name? Was fucking 20 and 30 of them had him in his basement.
Thomas Andrew?
Andrew Cuomo?
No.
I ain't say that.
Andrew Cuomo. Okay, I'm just checking the Andrews.
I ain't say that.
Nobody left Andrews. Andrews. Do I know Andrews?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Cuomo. Yeah, I know him.
I did not say that. So, but we do know that for every one white person that helped us, there's probably another 10 that didn't. So,
100,000 that didn't.
There's so many.
Because even though this shit is crazy, because they still had slaves in the North, which people don't really talk about.
Exactly. So there's Canadians, people who It's a whole documentary about slavery in Canada. I gotta watch. I think it's coming on tonight on Global Gem.
I mean, black people owned slaves too back in the day. It's not act like we were so great for being that we didn't own slaves. We had slaves too, and we knew we had slaves.
100. If you really want to go that far, black folks are the one who sold us to the Dutch.
It is a whole. But it's a whole thing, right? It's not like it was just easy, but like, oh, well, here you go. Even black people who had slaves, they were buying their family. Allegedly, I wasn't there.
I don't know if they bought their family or not, but I do know there's history of black slave owners, and there is some stories of black slaves owners. Again, if you go to the African History Museum in DC,
that shit'll make you cry, bro.
It will make you cry.
That shit is going. That shit will make you cry.
It is eye-opening. It is the most eye-opening thing I have ever seen. It's probably the most truthful museum about us.
Yeah.
In this, if you want to know the truth, go to this fucking museum, people. Do not. It is one of the probably it's one of the best
DC. The Slave Museum in DC.
Oh, we didn't get to see the Slave Museum in DC. We didn't get
African American History Museum in DC.
Oh, hold up. No.
Okay.
You haven't seen it yet, Jay. Because trust me, if you haven't seen it, you know about it. You be talking about it.
You ain't been there.
Trust me, anybody that's ever been, they get tears in their eyes just talking about it. Like I well up just to tell you about it.
You know what's funny? It makes you angry. Even if you've never been there, experienced it, bro. That shit is gonna make you angry, dog.
And they give you a room too. I'm gonna tell you the best way to do this museum is go to the bottom and then come straight up. Because they give you a room when you come through all that shit to sit down and reflect, and that room will bring you to tears because what you have just gone through is probably, and you have gone through some of this in your own lifetime, because they're going to have stuff that's relevant to today from the 90s and stuff. So it's moving. Like I saw a real slave house, like a real house where slaves lived. They had to build a museum around it and shit. They had a boat from a slave boat. They had the bottom of a belly of a boat. You can see the blood prints that slaves had on their hand that were imprinted, but very much faint and stuff. They had slave, and a lot of this stuff I had seen because my great grandmother was a slave. I knew about slavery because she was born into slavery, and so she talked to us about it all the time, about how she had to endure how some of my aunts and uncles, or my great aunts and uncles she had were not her husband's kids, but they were her master's kids. And out of the 13 kids she had that were of her own that she claimed, there is about 6 of them that we don't even talk to because they're the master's kids. What I miss?
You didn't read the comment.
I missed the comment.
It's because I don't know. It's a delay
between when we talk and the comments coming in.
And we're moving so fast with our conversation, the comments don't keep up.
My bad.
No, it's just the way technology works.
Slow as fuck.
So we don't talk about 6 of them because they were part white and they were from the rape, which I didn't know anything about until a couple months ago when they started doing like this ancestry shit. I'm like, who the fuck are y'all people? No, the fuck y'all, where the fuck y'all come from? And then they explained to us that they were my great grandmother's kids, but they are the bastard child from the actual plantation owner. So when she was raped, she had a child by these people, but she don't claim them at all. She only claimed 13. She don't claim these 6. Like she never has, and she never spoke of them. She never spoke of them. We only know that they are real and exist because of birth certificates. They can prove all this because of the birth certificate, like she signed it.
Well, she didn't want the family to know of her shame.
They knew of it. They trust me. If you claiming 13 kids and you're not claiming 6 of them, at least 11 of these kids got to know about the 6.
God. You're right. They were there.
I mean, someone knows that they were there.
They were there.
Shame or no shame, someone knows they're there.
They were there.
But what I'm pissed about is that one of my cousins literally is like somebody is a motherfucking billionaire. I mean, like he is huge rich. I mean, he got money for days. I mean, literally is one of the fucking CEOs of a company that I know. I mean, I'm just like, are you fucking kidding me?
I think we all do the other day. Have family we don't know about.
Yeah, we all got family. That DNA ancestry shit, I did that shit. I found out I got motherfucking family in the motherland, bro. I got
I mean, me too. But I got a white cousin.
Yeah.
Who literally co-owns
Dunkin' Donuts,
Siemens and something malls. So he is the head CEO. I mean, he's the CEO of Siemens and malls that are run across the world.
Siemens malls are very, 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 very well known around the country.
Yes, and my cousin, who is one of my great grandmother's offspring from the plantation master, is one of the owners.
See that
and you ain't seen a dime.
Who?
You.
So mind you, he don't even know who the fuck I am. Okay, and mind you, I know his sister.
Whose fault is that?
Huh?
Whose
fault is that?
Yeah.
My grandmother's.
You can do a whole fucking Simon's Mall tour, bitch. You like singing the malls now again.
My thing is, I'm not about to go run him down. Oh my God, we cousins. He's never gonna know the fuck I am. I'm never gonna introduce myself. I'm never gonna try to find that man. I don't give a fuck about his ass. I don't give a fuck because you rich and you good. I'm not kissing your white ass to have a motherfucking thing. You can kiss my black ass. As a matter of fact, suck my black dick for all that shit.
He might want to. He might be into it.
You know what I mean?
And if he is into it, you know what? Matter of fact, suck the next black dick. Suck that one over there. Okay, don't suck mine.
That one too. It might be bigger.
He might be into that too.
Yep.
I fucking hate
front and back.
Now, again, I don't discriminate. Ain't saying I'm discriminating against white men.
So
I sleep with a white man in a heartbeat.
Yes, we know this. Me too. So going off subject.
Is the man always a white man? Can it not be an Indian man?
It could be a lot of things.
That's the red man.
You gotta read a lot of things.
Yeah.
Why don't people any longer tour malls like they used to?
For what?
What the fuck, Jay? Why would you talk?
The fuck would you?
Me too, Terry. I'm so fucking high right now.
Yo, get my next one together right now as we speak. You go to the mall. You go to the mall to buy shit, right? You don't go to the mall to walk around anymore. You got your boo. You don't need to go around boo loving anymore. Them teenage days is over. You get your shit and you go home.
That's not true because Christian and I spent 2 hours in the mall just walking to stores.
That is a lie.
Maybe 5 hours. We went there a lot. If we had saw a stage and was like, oh, on Tuesday, so-and-so going to be here, we're like, oh, shit, bitch, let's go fucking see a mall show real quick.
That's gay.
That is. And I'm going to be honest. I'll be honest. David said that shit. I'm not going to say that shit. Let's go see what's happening. David is all about performing in anybody. They done had a fucking stage step at the fucking trash compost. Jenny be like, oh my God, they got people performing at the trash compost. Let's do it.
Yeah, performing everywhere. But
bro, that's
still an audience of people. Like there were at least in the mall we went to at least 800 Mexicans in the fucking mall.
So, bitch, we not Salinas, so we're not gonna have nobody watching us.
No,
pretty much. I don't need no more
walkers
following me around.
Doing mall tours, like people don't do mall tours anymore.
No, they don't. You know why, James? Because they found out that was a waste of money. I had to pay people.
Mall walkers do exist. They have them out here. These old ladies, bro, they stand at the mall waiting till that door open, and they walk that motherfucker all day long.
See? That's
you
what I'm saying.
old as
Malls
shit,
are
bro.
not-
You're already a mall walker.
Stop right there. Okay, first of
Malls
all, I'm
are
not
still a
performing
valuable
to just
asset
a
to the
crowd of
country.
old elderly women. I do that all the time for free. Okay, that's the first thing. Second, a mall. We was in that mall, Jay. I went in that mall every day. I went to that mall every day, at least once. Okay, because I was, and every day I went, it was a different level of people there. Okay, a different amount of people.
Yep.
Different ages of people, but mostly, I would say, middle age, about my age and up. I don't recall seeing a lot of younger kids, like a younger generation in there.
No, during the week. But during the week, it was during the week. We didn't really go on the weekend when people were not in school. Remember, we went through.
You ain't go when them LA street gangs decide to go shopping.
No, we don't do that.
Negro, please. We was there on a Saturday. It wasn't that motherfucking amazing to see. It was just small. We were more amazed. I was more amazed about it being a real mall. I'm like, oh my God, it's small.
True. But I'm just thinking,
a real mall.
Why, if people are at malls, why aren't they doing mall tours anymore?
Because they don't make money. It's a waste of money. It's
money. If you want to do a show
Wait, what the hell is a mall tour?
Might as well do a show at a
Jay
mall.
is thinking of back in the day when Boys in the Hood, Boys and Men, and all of them used to come around and in syncing and performing malls.
Inside mall. That's when motherfuckers used to shop, bro. Everybody shop online now.
It's a waste of money. You're not.
If the mall is open, if the mall is open, there are people
waste of money.
It's not a waste of money.
Now, you have to pay me to go and perform.
Now you
said
right? There's malls out here, bro, that'll have your eyes pop out your head, and it's like 20 motherfuckers in the whole mall, including staff. Okay,
well, then don't pick the mall.
This is what I'm saying. You don't know that's going to happen.
Majority of the malls, though. Like there is no mall culture anymore. Malls are dead, Jay.
They're not dead, but clearly they're not dead because we went to a mall. The store, every store was open. It wasn't like a mall of deserted stores. Every store was open. Every store was fucking like.
But there wasn't people in every store.
No, there were not.
That's not the point.
There was not a lot of people in the mall, period.
That's not the point. The mall is still open. If there's
but you have to. Okay, but Jay, think about what you're thinking about us going performing a tour, right? But think about what it costs to do that. You have to pay people to set up a stage. I have to pay people to come out and perform with this person. I have to pay a promotion team to make sure this goes out. I have to pay people to take down the stage and people to watch all the other shit that's going on around. That's costly. And they're not going to want to pay that every single time you go to another mall and nobody's there to look at you. That is cost. That is too much cost. And I did a mall tour back in 2001. Trust me, I owed money for it. Are y'all searching something?
I'm not saying it can't be done. I'm just saying why.
It can't be done. It can be done, but it costs more money.
I don't think it costs more money than anything else you do for marketing promotion.
I don't see.
Yeah.
I'm saying like, it costs money. Like if I go to, if we did a mall tour, I guarantee we would not have a stage. We would not have promotion.
That'd be in the middle of the floor where the waiting chairs are and the old lady elevators where they babysit all of the fathers who go on the shop. That's exactly what you're going to set up. You're going to have a little speaker, mic, and you might have a flagpole to say who y'all are. That's it.
Christian and I once performed in a Sephora.
Mm-hmm. But Sephora was busy, and they had people coming in and out of the store the entire time.
It wasn't busy. People walking past us.
I have video footage, and I can show you it was busy. Before Jay got there to perform me, I had people standing around in the shop. So it's not like
you don't think you'll have people standing around in a mall.
Not like it wasn't busy.
I still don't get why. I saw people on the Saturday at a mall.
It's a mall.
At a mall, like
versus a store
at the mall. It's 15 million stores at a mall.
At the mall,
if everyone has 8 people in it, that's still enough people to see a show and to maybe sell.
If any of them had 8 people in it, Jay, I would be surprised. Most of them had 4 people in it, and the 8 people made up the staff. We was in T-Mobile, and T-Mobile had more staff people in there than they had customers.
So and where does all of this go down at? At the mall. Yo, listen.
But we were in a mall every day for 4 days.
Yeah, we were.
In the mall,
I do that. I'm there for that amount of time. I'm getting in the car, I'm going to Vegas. Let's go. It's 2-hour drive. Let's go.
And see, there you go for another mall, a strip mall. My point is, there's a bunch of different malls, but ain't nobody performing in no mother unless you live out in Montana or Utah or somewhere like where malls are probably the only thing you got in your life.
If you had the right team that actually researched the volume of customers on a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday at a mall across America, and you target it to that consumer, you was like, hey, we'll be in a mall this season, this week to you. There might be some people who want to come to the fucking mall and see you perform. Either they're going to be your fans for no reason, or they'll hear about a show at the damn mall, or they're at the mall anyway eating dinner and they'll check it out.
Yeah, and you know what? The radio station is going to
go like, oh, we're going to be on Venice Beach and we're going to do walk around Venice Beach. People maybe get us, maybe not. But if you do like a big thing like they did back in the day, I'm
back
saying
in the day, though, Jay, was a different machine. This ain't the same machine for back in the day. So it ain't the same machine. Okay, they don't need these malls to make these little white girls famous anymore. They literally can go to TikTok. So fuck it. You saying why they ain't doing it?
All you need is a light, a stand, and a phone, and you're famous.
Yeah, you don't gotta go to.
We ate mall food all last week because we was hungry. We had to eat a mall food.
I ate mall food
mall food is pretty good, but then some of that shit is like roadkill refried.
I was mad that they didn't hand out samples no more because they was like, we couldn't get out samples no more.
COVID, you nasty motherfucker.
I was the one that used to get all the fucking samples and I don't want to eat because I ate already.
I would have did the same thing. I just kept walking past. I get another one.
But you got to think about every car in the mall is playing music as soon as they get out of the mall.
And most think about this too. Every other car at that mall is owned by somebody that works at that mall.
This guy if someone figured it out to actually do it, so you coming to two people in their face where they're at, it's different than just sitting on the corner and busking.
Hey, I'd rather be on the corner. I'd rather be on the corner singing. Fuck that, trying to make people. I can sing on the corner and make way more money on the corner than I can sing in the fucking mall.
Well,
because I have done a mall tour. And I literally owe money for a mall tour.
Stripper ass.
I'm a rap kind of nigga. Okay, I'm a more of a I don't give a fuck kind of nigga. I'm gonna do my shit the way I best see fit, and I'm more of a nigga. So that means. I will ride a motherfucking tricycle with no wheels, bitch, and say that I'm having a great motherfucking time because that's what we are taught to do.
Yeah, I just think if I was breaking an artist and they had some buzz, we're going to mall.
I would not put them in the fucking market in the malls.
You know what, Joe? That'd be a waste of money. Jay, wait, Jay.
Send them to high schools.
No, if you said that you have an artist coming up and you would take them to a mall and do it, then you know what? I would do it of something impromptu. Then don't set up for it. Have the artist walking through the damn mall and in the middle of the mall give a concert. If you're gonna do it like that,
that's what Bad Bunny do.
Exactly.
That's the only way to put it off.
Exactly.
Otherwise, it's not gonna be effective. Otherwise,
stop in the middle of traffic and put on a concert on the corner. That's exactly what they're doing.
I mean, Bad Bunny is literally throwing a party tomorrow night on the fucking. Well, I shouldn't be saying this online because it's supposed to be private.
It ain't private. I saw it too.
Oh, okay. He's throwing a fucking party on the motherfucking Hey, thank you.
You know,
he's doing a party on the MTA line. He's giving out the line, the time, and how long. It's expected to last. It can only last 15 minutes.
I'm about to say it can only last a half hour because you know as well as I do, coming through them tunnels, that's all you got. Unless somebody pull that emergency brake, that's all you got.
He said 15 minutes. Now he's successfully done 3 of these so far. It is the best fucking 15 minutes of your fuck. I'm going tomorrow night. Fuck that shit.
I would too.
It's free and he performs every fucking time. It's the best way to do it. I mean, he has literally he's picking from the 90s and do it again what Michael Alec used to do. Now, however, a lot of people get arrested. Do not get caught.
Who is this again?
Bad Bunny.
I ain't worried about that. I'll walk away.
Yeah, it's a lot of people. So do not, if you get caught by the police, they do try to get you to tell who did it and stuff. Of course, you're not supposed to.
Don't do all that. Just be like, yo, I was on the train. I didn't know this was going on. I'm going to my destination.
I was going somewhere.
That was a good one.
You know what you tell him? You know what you tell him? Sour cream.
Guacamole? No sour cream?
Sour cream?
Y'all stupid. I have got stopped one time, but he's done 3 parties so far.
Sour cream?
Y'all stupid.
What are you doing here? Sour cream?
Sour cream? Hey, if you talk like that, he'll look at you like, what?
Like,
no,
what? Sour cream?
No, sir. No,
sour cream? You're like, get the fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. Like, thank you, adios. Thank you, adios. You get the fuck on.
Y'all stupid.
You miss your leaf, don't you? You puffing the shit out that vape.
Sour cream?
Who, me?
Yeah. You don't know what vaping.
Bacon sour cream?
Right.
I love this vape.
I'm glad you got it.
This shit, it don't require much.
It obviously do.
Let me just tell you, I am.
Thank you, grassy ass. Yeah,
I am fucked up. Okay, it kind of just hit me.
You fucked up.
It really just hit me. Okay.
Thank you.
You sitting there looking like you drinking.
Origato.
Who?
Dome arigato.
Hold on.
That's how people sounded in Japan talking. White people sounded in Japan talking Japanese. Dome arigato. It was
That's
funny.
so fucked up.
So.
Dome arigato.
Dome arigato.
I don't know what this shit is.
I got this Divvy
I got blackberry.
Flow.
I got peach.
I got
blackberry
Flow.
Fuck.
Little cutes.
Oh,
I got peach. 1 gram.
Woo.
It's called high 90s. They get you fucked up, really. So, anyway.
So I'm thinking about next year during the
No, we're not doing a mall tour.
We're not do a 420 party.
They win.
Oh.
In Las Vegas.
Okay,
Yo,
I thought you about to say.
I done those.
I thought you about
to one this year.
Or in California, somewhere we can smoke weed.
Let's do it in
Oh,
California.
you smoke weed here in New York? Why you ain't?
You know,
It'd be fucking cold in 420 in fucking New York.
Oh, I thought everybody said, well, for my birthday party, me and Apollonia have gotten together and we're doing a big event.
Apollonia?
Wait a minute.
Apollonia, yeah. The bitch that's the queen of the Bronx, yeah. Apollonia 6 is dead. Y'all do know that, right? Okay, I'm not talking about that hoe. I'm talking about the
I don't know who Apollonia is.
Word, yeah.
So you just threw it. I need information. You just give her name out like I'm supposed to know her.
Okay, Apollonia. She's a creature.
But I agree. I'd be dope, right? Exactly. Go to like Chicago or someplace you can smoke weed and it's not fucking
just
cold.
have a go. Yo, we do a live.
Somewhere it's not cold.
Okay. Anyway, my birthday is not in the damn winter, so for one, it's not gonna be cold. So shut the fuck up. We're doing a 420 birthday party. Okay.
My
right
birthday.
here in the city of New York. It's gonna be held in the Bronx, right across the way.
Hey, y'all, listen. Y'all want to do it like that? Then come celebrate my birthday with me. My birthday is exactly at that point in time. So come out. If y'all want to do it, we're going to do it.
I'm just trying to promote my birthday party since it's coming up in July. Now, again.
What's your birthday, man? It's about 420.
Well, 420 just passed, and ain't nobody thinking about it until
420 coming. We talking about it now. That's why we thinking about it.
Well, again, it's not up for fucking 12 months from now. Who the fuck cares? We gotta make sure we are alive in 12 months.
You talk about your birthday.
Okay? Can someone be here first? Can we at least be alive? I might be dead and gone and not even be here to talk about
shit, you might be dead by July.
Hey, true indeed.
So why waste your time talking about it then?
You're right. So, on a lighter note, tomorrow I'll be performing here in New York City. Where I know y'all saying, Christian, sit your ass down. I can't do this sitting in the damn house thing. I'm sorry. They told me I have a light case of the flu, and I'm like, okay, I can go out. I'm not sitting in this house about to die. I know everybody's like, Christian, sit your ass down and rest a little bit. I rested for 2 days. I think I did a great job.
No.
You don't. You don't listen.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you this shit, bro. After the way you broke down earlier today, you talking out your ass right now. You need to sit down and let the earth just spin around you for a little.
Yeah, you need to have several seats.
Okay,
you need to have several seats.
All right.
There's no bitch. LA is gonna fucking be carrying.
Ain't shit going nowhere that can't motherfucking wait.
You can't be there next time. You need to be there because you did one job on a Saturday. Now you fucked your whole self up for the rest of your life. Good job. No.
Y'all both get on my fucking nerve, okay? Because you know what?
Because that's the truthful as shit. That's why people hate the truth.
You heard?
Every time you're like,
ooh. Did I say? I did not say. I don't deny that.
Oh, listen, X. Look at that. Thank you.
I don't deny that. Okay. My thing is, everybody, you need to lay down, stay in the house. I'm just like, lay down. I don't want to lay down. I lay down all day long.
So nobody said lay down. Nobody said lay down. Get a computer and sit on it and get some music out.
Exercise.
Exercise.
I don't know how people do that all day long. I cannot
meditate for like an hour and then exercise for an hour and then sleep for 8 hours.
And then write down some shit that you've been wanting to get out your head.
That's right. You got a whole day plan.
I have literally cursed out a lot of people. Y'all
know nice. Well,
then write down apologies, people.
Who am I apologizing to and what for?
I don't know. You
whatever
you feel.
I don't have whatever you feel.
I don't apologize to people.
Maybe you should.
I don't apologize. Once I say the fuck I say, I say it.
Sit your ass down.
Shut up, Terry. So, because one of my friends feels the same way you do. They're like, Christian, sit your ass down somewhere. You come and sit down, sit your ass down. So I'm like, I'm not sitting. I'm going to go out. He said, how about this? If I open up my jacuzzi, would you go and just sit your ass down? And I'm like, hell yeah. So
who said this?
My little white friend. He's like,
okay,
I really wish you just sit down.
Wait, so you're just going to use him?
I just told you I don't mind doing that.
Okay. Okay. I'm just making sure. Just making sure.
Didn't I just say that I'll have no problem using them for what they got? Like, I got to use them to get what I want.
Right. So where you got to go to get in this hot tub? Queens?
No. He stayed right there. I am, y'all. I have sat in the house all day. I cried a lot because I'm like, I want to go outside and couldn't go. Then when I did go outside, I went to go get something to eat, which they told me I could go do. But when I got something to eat, came right on back to the house. And I literally almost punched somebody in the face when I did that shit. So I'm like, maybe I do need to stay in the house. I do. But I'm not going. I'm not going any further than like maybe 3 blocks from my house just to go to someone's house where they have a private backyard and stuff. And I'm just getting back in the pool until I for a couple hours and I come back here. That's good. I do want to perform. Trust me, believe I'm giving up a festival performance tomorrow. I'm giving up so much shit this week just so I can get healthy. That is driving me crazy.
Let me ask you something. What do you think these world-renowned artists be doing on their tour, bro? Their bodies be shut the fuck down, exhausted. Millions.
Well, no, so many long.
Wait. You say you want your dreams, right? And I hear you, but you got to fucking slow down.
So again, Money Long, Jay knows this. We was listening to her on the radio, and she saw the video this morning. She called me. She was like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm fine." She was like, "You gotta rest." She's like, she asked me something. Like, yeah, I got the same issue you got. And I mean, I know that when you're a singer like we are, people want to hear you sing live, and people like what you do, and you want to do it. Like I really want to do it. It hurts so bad that I can't do it on a regular, constant thing. But like I can only do a show probably once or twice a week without destroying my voice and without like tiring my body out. It takes so much out of me to perform that. And Jay knows it's like I go and sit my ass down. I be sweating. I'm like, yo, I'm tired.
You ain't no spring chicken. Let's act like we about to hit 40 something. Okay, let's act like it.
So I will be doing some virtual shows. I don't mind. It's just again,
if you have to practice a show that you can do more than once.
There's no way, literally, for my voice to ever do. I can never do a show back to back to back. I can only do 2 shows a week, literally, in order for me to be healthy. That's it.
Okay. Now let me ask yourself this question. Ask yourself this question. You can only do 2 shows a week for yourself. If you decide and everything around you blow up the way you want to, you really think you're going to be able to keep up with it, and you can't keep up with what you're doing now.
Again, I know this, and I know this. I still fight for my dream, though. It's not like I'm not fighting for my dream. I just know I'm going to take it easier. I have to take it easier than I normally would.
My question to you is it your body or your voice?
It's both.
Because
my liver and kidneys are shutting down. We already know this, okay?
Yes.
And I'm still running out here trying to perform every day. I'm HIV positive for 20-something plus years, and I'm literally still going every day. And then on top of that, I have an extreme wear and tear in my throat because I'm performing on it every day. And I go to the ENT twice a week. And, we talk about this all the time. I have to stop singing sometimes because I have nose on my throat, and sometimes I do a little surgery to remove some things because I sing at an extremely high level. So it's extremely.
I was going to say the same thing. So
it is extremely.
Why can't you sit on your crib on a stool and do it that way? That's what I'm asking, because if you're running the streets versus doing something that's low key, not run. I know you do. You can't do Love Keeps Calling 5 times in a row, but maybe you could do, Friends, and then something else that's not straining on your voice because you're just singing at a speaking level. You're not doing all the even you do If You Love Me. You don't just there's moments.
It seems like to you it don't take a lot out of me, but it takes a lot. To me, because I'm the one doing it. It takes energy out of me to perform, to do some of those things. You know what I'm saying? And just like some of the notes that I do require me to like push for it, and it takes a lot out of the body. I don't complain about my body aches and my body pains and stuff because I've learned to just walk through them because I'm like, you don't care about you being in pain, Christian. No one cares about you being hurt.
That's why I'm glad I'm just a musician. I just play the drums and the keys, and that's it. I don't do shit else. I can have that vocal shit because after a while that shit break down.
It do break down.
Fucked. You know what I'm saying? You still be able to play your instrument, you be all right.
But the good thing is that my voice is at a higher caliber than my body is. That's the good thing. My throat is really well, but my body is, because of the years I've been taking medication and stuff, and so that people that are HIV positive know about, it breaks the body down extremely bad. And over the years, it has just torn me down. And it's not just catching up to me. And I can't, there's nothing I can do. I want to live, so I keep taking the pills, although I know the pills are killing me. It's just you can do.
You couldn't do a stool performance?
I can do a stool performance. I've done them before, but I do not know if the stool performances don't actually mean that it's going to be easier on me. It just means that I'm going to be sitting on a stool. I'm still going to perform at a level of if I was standing up. It's not like the level of performance stops. I'm still performing at a regular Christian performance. You know what I'm saying? So it'll have to be, Christian, don't sing so hard no more.
Yes, that's what
it's not that easy for me.
I know. That's why I was thinking if you practice the show the way you can get through 3 shows a week, so that way this is how I have to.
So in other words, he's saying find a way to build up your endurance without killing yourself.
Yeah, it's like running a treadmill, right? Sometimes you go up and down. You got to figure out I can't be at a full-time volume of 1,000 all day, every day, if I can be at a 200 and then a 1,000 and then back to a 100.
Well, listen, you gotta give it your all, but nonetheless, there's times where you gotta just chill, put your feet up, let something work for you for a change.
And that's how I feel now, because even when I do a song by myself or I do 2 songs, I know I can't perform more than 15 minutes in a show right now. I can never do an all-long show.
All right, let's act like we've all been in shows and professional, and we know what it is to perform in front of a crowd. We all know what that feels like. That shit is tiring. Your body.
That's just addictive as well.
Shut the hell down. I performed. Jay, come on, man. At the end of our shows, done.
Yeah, but we were training. We were training to do it consistently,
and we were finished.
Can you imagine us right now, just running out there and doing it? You'd be like, bitch, this stuff. And that's how I feel right now. But
y'all funny. You know, run outside and do a fucking color guard show.
Oh my god!
Listen. I couldn't put on a pair of drums right now if you paid me.
Y'all
that ain't happening.
It's a full workout. And I did, Christian and I did back-to-back shows out in LA, and I was like, I don't know, I couldn't do this again. I don't know
how Jay did it because Jay literally. So I was tired, okay, from doing my part, and then I got tired from watching Jay ass. I'm like, God damn, how the fuck is he even? I mean, again, it's the level of when you're on stage. There's no controlling. No, Jay be like, you can perform. We gotta practice. I'm like, Jay,
you know why?
Can practice 1,001 times. I do not know when I get on stage what's gonna happen. That's just me. I don't know, but let's practice. Okay, Jay's the same fucking way. He don't know it, but his ass get on stage and he literally clicks. When he flips, it's flipped, and it does not stop. It's a level. It goes up here. It's up here. It don't ever come. If it comes down, I don't never see it. It literally just keeps going up.
That's the performance zone.
That's because it depends what kind of song we're doing. If we're doing Love Keeps Calling, then that's
Jay literally starts here
That song,
And
yeah, that song, and it goes to the top, and it just keeps going higher and higher.
And before you know it, it's a fucking rocket ship in the motherfucking galaxy somewhere.
Total rocket ship.
And then
rocket ship.
Yeah, because Negro, that's how far I go. And then I'm like, what the fuck? I'm literally exhausted.
You meet me there. Because
he's sweating and shit, and I'm just like, okay, so
because that's where you're gonna go, and I gotta meet you there.
Well, yeah, I mean, again, see, at least you know that. Oh, you know that I'm about to go there. So even if I'm sitting down singing Luxie's Call on a fucking acoustic version, I'm going there.
Yeah, you will go there.
I go there regardless of what I sing, and that's because I've been taught to sing from the emotional part of myself and from my heart and just from where I'm at. So unless I don't give a fuck about the song, I'm not gonna go there. So,
well, I understand that. I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying.
Because I'm literally a church singer. We sing from that space. You know what I'm saying? It does not matter. I can sing from that spot, and so it's hard to not sing in that. It's
no, I understand what you're saying, but I'm just. I guess I was questioning: will it exhaust the body or the voice? Because we can control. If we can fix one of them,
it will exhaust.
Maybe we can
voice a lot faster.
We can, try to reduce one thing to help another.
Well,
thing.
Think long term, and don't sit here and just enjoy short term. Think long term. Honest to goodness.
I do want to make my voice last.
Those levels.
J Rock, exactly right.
Yes, J Rock. I want my voice to last for a long time, so I am doing what it takes to preserve it. I am trying to my best to close down on my performances and stuff, but I didn't think it was going to be that bad. I didn't think it would be like this. I thought I could probably do tours and stuff, but hey, who knows? My doctor ain't cleared me for the voice yet, so we're going to see, because she's like, I don't know if you can do it physically and be able to continue, and say after you've done it, you have a voice.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway.
Okay.
Because I'm not trying to be Whitney Houston in this very moment.
Very much so. Drama queen.
I was going to say something.
Don't.
I blame the goose. Oh, speaking of goose, we are getting ready to hold up.
Max, did you see that clip of Christian?
I'll be over shortly.
Oh yeah.
That was my homeboy texting me about he's home by the pool. Go ahead.
I'll be over shortly.
So look, if you guys don't know, me and Jay, and Max is also a member of Well Beyond. Okay, I know you guys probably wonder. Somebody asked me, like, is he a member? Yes, he is. You guys don't even ask no more. He is. All right. It's finally settled and done. Boom. Ba-da-da-da-da. Boom, boom. Now, moving on. Of course, he does a different part of Well Beyond. When there's the music part, there's me and Jay, and then he's the other part. Okay, boom, boom. Moving on. So the goose, okay? The goose story. We got a reality show coming out real soon on YouTube, and Jay thought it would be funny. He didn't plan this, but he thought it'd be dope idea to have us recorded all day long. We went to the park, and we were eating.
I planned that part.
Oh, bitch. You did not plan the goose. Okay, the goose was literal magic. That was
I planned the goose.
Watching that clip over and over again the other day, bitch. I went back and watched my show to watch it again, bitch. That shit had me.
What's going on?
What's going on, Daquan?
What's up, Daquan? He had me in tears. I was in tears, bitch, because that is the realest thing of myself being afraid that I've ever seen on TV. I've never had anything catch me off guard. Oh my God. Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
Mr. Maxx is our resident straight guy, okay? He's a resident straight guy.
Don't mean he can be married,
taken, and don't want gay. You already said that he don't want no dongs or some shit like that. He's like, I'm not looking at no dongs or some shit.
Yes.
Like, what the fuck is a dong? Baby, the way Jay moved out of that way. Okay.
You're a chicken shit.
If you have not seen the clip, we gotta finish the trailer, and then once it comes out, you guys have got to make sure to get a certain amount of views, and then we'll air it. But yo, that thing had me. I watched that shit, Jay. I am dying laughing because I'm afraid of birds. I am definitely terrified of birds. Anyone that knows me knows that I do not like birds.
Yo, we had some fun with this shit.
Who got the food? I don't have it. No, I don't have it. I don't have it. I knew they was gonna do this. Roll me. Blood. I hate you for this, Jay. Because you know what, Max, you ain't seen this.
Smoke it up.
Max, you know what, Jay?
Smoke it up.
I see him eating so fast, I have hiccups.
Smoke it up.
Because, and Jay gave me hiccups. He gave me hiccups. And don't ask me
You hiccups. That big ass bird gave you hiccups.
No, that was Jay.
Please go with me. Please go with me. Please. Because he likes sneakers, so.
I was like over here somewhere.
Jay, wait, no,
Fuck
Jay
up.
the real clip.
Get the fuck away from me. Oh,
you go.
no. Oh, Jay, don't do that, Jay. Don't move, Jay. If you make a sudden move, they're going to bite you. Jay, don't. Oh, my God. Oh, no. No. No, Jay, get this fucking bird. Get this fucking bird.
I was gone.
Oh, my God. I'm going to die. Please.
Jay. That thing is funny to me, bitch. Let me tell you. If I wasn't there, I would have never believed it.
Yo, honestly, if you recorded, bro, I would never believe it. Are you seriously that afraid of birds? We gonna have some fun with that shit.
I am definitely afraid. Jay knows how bad. Like I hate when people like walk into pigeons and they fly up in your face. Oh, bitch! I almost jumped on him one time because I was like, "Oh my God, this pigeon's flying." I can't stand birds. I can't stand it. And I thought I was being Dr. Doolittle that day. I'm like, I'm Dr. Doolittle.
You thought you were being Dr. Doolittle, and then it was very much not.
Yes, the bird talk back.
Not Doolittle at all.
I was like, I'm Dr. Doolittle.
I like do too much.
And literally all the little went out.
Little went out.
That's terrible.
And much grew real quick. The bitch in me came out so fast. When I say, like, any other person probably just got up.
I can't be around shit like that.
To move.
You're gonna be mad as shit at me because I'm gonna laugh. I'm gonna fucking scream. You're gonna be mad as fuck at me, bro. I'm telling you. You're gonna be mad as shit. I'm gonna scream. And you better pray my phone in now because I'm gonna go live.
I was too afraid to move. You were wrong for that, okay? If I could have ran, I would have ran. But see, Jay was like, it was Jay's
Jay
fault.
and Greg
both left my ass right there while filming.
Oh, he left his ass right there while filming.
Greg
like,
still filming the whole time, laughing and shit, and Jay out.
Like I'm out.
Yo, I would have too. Them big ass ducks, them shits is flying dogs. No way.
And I'm telling you, had that thing flapped its wings, honey, y'all would have seen me die on TV right then. I probably would have had a stroke because those things, I would have probably kicked it and died or something. I don't know because they.
Shit, you'd have had yourself a nice ass pillow. That's for sure.
You know what? I'm about to go get my ass in jacuzzi because you know what? After I take a nice little dump because I saw already the line. Oh, you took a shit before you got on the show. At least I waited until after the show to take my shit.
You motherfuckers they had to put that shit out there. Of course I did. The fuck.
This is
well beyond
Saturday or some
shit. So I mean,
what?
Did I say Soul Chicken Saturday?
Soul Chicken
Saturday. What the fuck? Who else said that?
Like, it is Soul Chicken Saturday. That's so.
Oh my gosh! It's Soul Chicken Saturday.
I meant Fried Chicken Friday, but I said Soul Chicken Saturday.
Soul Chicken Saturday.
Soul Chicken Saturday.
Soul Chicken Saturday. That sounds like something. That sounds like real good.
That sounds like a party.
It do.
With Kool-Aid.
Yes.
It sounds like some party where you go, yeah, they have Kool-Aid that was made by a kid and reset it with our hand and stirred it up like this.
Yep. Have a pound of sugar.
You ain't never been to a party or family reunion. You see somebody making Kool-Aid like this?
Soul Chicken Saturday.
That is some of the blackest shit. That's some of the blackest.
Saturday. If someone said we're doing Soul Chicken Saturday, I'm like, what is that? Like what's not? Was it not, girl? It's everything.
It sounds like a place you want to be at. I'm not gonna lie.
And shit, girl. It's meat and shit, girl.
It sounds
exactly.
to meat and shit. You're so funny. Shut the fuck up.
Like meat and
but
shit.
You know they are trying to, and I'm getting in on this too. I'm trying to get in on this as a sponsor, to sponsor it. But they want to redo the Black Family Reunion again in DC, which is one of the biggest events I've ever been to before I went to Afropunk, and it literally is a big cookout. With a bunch of people from all the world, it's a black reunion. Like everybody's just coming.
I'll be honest, bro. I don't know if I could be around them many niggas.
It was you so stupid.
Truth be told, bro, barbecue and niggas don't mix, and you got a lot of.
And you know what? I would have said that to be true. However, this event went on for 15 years before the person that founded it died, and it You know, so it went on for 15 years with no violence, no fights, no break, nothing, none of that. And
That's
I
good.
couldn't believe it.
Okay.
Could not believe it. I was at a fucking event with this million black. I'm like, ain't nobody fighting. Like, people cooking this shit.
For real.
People, it was
Uno
the
games
best
and
fucking
shit.
event I've
Motherfuckers
had.
pull out the gun. You know what I'm saying? Like those are the kind of things that happen.
You would think that, but this event is respected. It's highly respected that this is an event for us to come and get together and show. Because for one, we're on a national mall in DC, and we show that what we have is, you know, we're good at what we do. It came out really good. They want to do it again this year as a reunion.
How long ago did you go?
It ended in 2014 because the lady that died, she died. Dr. Dorothy Height.
that died.
Yeah, the lady that created it, she died. Dr. Dorothy Height. She was a big deal in DC. It was a big thing. She's a civil rights activist for women. And so when she passed away, the event passed away with her. However, they're trying to bring it back this year. I was one of the sponsors when I was there in DC, and I performed there a couple of times on their main stage with people like Fantasia, Deborah Cox, Chrisette Michelle, Neo, and I literally performed as a headline. So I'm like, I want to be back this year because if y'all doing this year, Will Beyond's gonna be on that fucking stage.
That's what's up. And I'll be in New York City for Juneteenth. So just put
Juneteenth. I was gonna be performing, but I took off.
Well, I'll still be in Juneteenth, New York City.
But I will be able to let's hang out and go to one. Let's go out to the what's the name? Afro Punk is throwing a big event for it, so let's go there.
Cool, sounds great to me.
Everything is free this year too, by the way. For anything, if you're in Juneteenth in New York, there's a lot of free shit. There's a Janet Jackson concert for free. I mean, it ain't her only. It's a Juneteenth party.
How we get tickets?
You don't need tickets. You just go. It's free.
Okay, I understand, but even ticketed events sometimes.
No tickets. I mean, there's no tickets. You can go to Eventbrite and sign up. That's about it. I'm like, well, in that case, there ain't no tickets because I can just walk up to Marcus Garvey Park and sit anywhere and watch this fucking concert.
And that park is big as fuck.
That park is big as fuck. So I'm like, shit, I'm not paying for what? The fucking stage is outside. Like, you can't hide the stage. So fuck it.
Right.
It's like you can hide it. Like, it's not like the grassland, the land is flat, so you can build something around it and keep people from seeing it. Like, it literally is up and sits down. So I can crawl up on the fucking mountaintop and sit and watch it.
Yeah, for the mountaintop. Hallelujah.
I remember, it sits in a big bowl. It sits in a dip.
It's in a big ass bowl.
Of that hill. But did they take the trees off that hill?
They have not.
Oh, okay. I remember that hill.
They literally, mind you, that little area where the party's gonna be at is a cruising spot. It's a known cruising spot, and because I know that, I'm like, oh, I know where to go sit. So I'm like, fuck it, I know where to go sit. There's plenty of places to go sit.
Right.
And if I don't want to sit there, I will find my way how to get into the fucking concert. Like, I can sneak in anywhere. You know what I'm saying? So fuck that.
Is Marcus Garvey Park the one that's on 126 or something like that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
West side.
And Madison.
Yeah.
We smoked weed plenty of times there, you and I.
Yep. And you can literally, there's nowhere to hide.
That was way behind me on that one. I was way ahead of the game in that one for both of y'all.
I've been for many years.
Well, I didn't have to go to Harlem for anything. Ever.
Remember, Jay could just go across the street.
Wait a minute, Jay. Yes, you did. No, you didn't.
Unless it was to get to Randall's Island, I didn't have to go to Harlem.
Yeah, I was about to say that was the only time.
What's Randall's Island?
It's an island where it's an island with a prison and a mental institution, and we used to use their parking lot, which is like the size of a football field. We would use it to drill on in the burning ass heat.
Oh, okay.
We talking.
That's that crazy place. They say it's haunted, right?
While you come across the Triborough, you see it. It's those 3 brown buildings.
Okay. Yeah, I've seen it before.
Yeah, their parking lot. We used to be out there. When I say heat, bro, we have felt heat come from the earth on concrete.
Trust me, I was in a band once. I know what it's like to march on concrete.
Did he say band, bro?
I was in a marching band for a long time.
Yeah, we had a conversation in California.
That is not the same.
That's the bridge that you go over from Manhattan to Queens.
I don't know what's the difference between marching band and color guard.
Drum corps.
No. You mean marching band and drum corps? There's a big difference.
Ain't no difference.
Okay, what's the drum corps difference?
It used to be. It used to be. Not
Drum
anymore.
corps, JROTC?
No, what?
No.
Because I was in all that fucking shit in school, so I'm like, I don't know. We had to fucking learn how to march with the fucking knives and shit and uniform and shit. I was like, shit, that shit was hard. And we did it on cement a lot in uniform. And then I did band and color guard plus drum major. So, dude, I knew what it was like.
All 3 of us was drum majors.
But I was the best.
You fucking lying.
I was the best.
Oh, y'all are
You
funny.
lying.
I ain't got to compete with nobody. I was the only one.
I was the best one.
You don't, Jay.
They asked me to come back twice. That's how good I was.
Oh, they asked you to come back
He
and you
lying.
left.
He lying.
I do not
He is
know
full of
how
shit.
good.
Do not let him lie to you.
And
they
then
asked him to come back so he could fill a spot. It has shit to do with drum major, motherfucker.
But I was drum major twice. I was drum major with 2 people. What are you talking about?
You drum major with 2? What 2?
I was drum major by myself and then with Stanley. And
I was drum major with Stanley and then by myself.
Yes.
I was drum major by myself. And by myself. And by myself. But that's because
and then I backfilled major for another drum corps. And then they want to make me drum major the next year, but I was switching out.
I was drum major till I aged out.
I just graduated high school, couldn't do it no more.
What was the instrument you played?
What instrument did I play?
Yeah.
I played all the instruments in the band. By the time I graduated high school, I could play all the instruments already.
That's pretty good.
But in the band, what you do?
I was mainly a saxophone player.
Okay, so you started learning how to blow things at a young age. Nice.
Yeah, the first thing I blew was a clarinet. And then I was over it. After I mastered it, I went to being a trombone player.
You like them woodwinds?
And then I went back to you shut the fuck up. And then I went to saxophone, and then I mastered it, and I got tired of it with the flutes and piccolo, and then I was over that.
Still blowing shit.
I never learned how to do the Zeus. Don't it cost you to blow in every fucking instrument and damn thing besides the drum?
You can beat it all you want. You ain't blowing nothing.
You said what, Jay?
Piano and guitar, you good.
Well, I don't know any high school marching band that has has a guitar in it.
In the front ensemble, lots of them.
Lots of them do.
Who?
Yeah, they got.
White. Okay, that's some
absolutely
shit.
Absolutely,
I saw this shit in blew my mind too.
White school. Okay, I went to a poor, segregated middle school of white people.
Bullshit, but people do it. I'm not saying it wasn't, but
I'm about to say, chat. If somebody did that shit, I don't know. Nobody ever had a fucking guitar on the sideline, but I mean, hey, I knew the little xylophones on the sideline because they can't move on them. They can't move nowhere.
And the guitar was right there next to the drum kit.
Yeah. Yes, they do. With a
I never saw a guitar in my. I've never.
Nowadays, they all got them. Nowadays, they all
sucks.
have them.
It's not fun anymore. It is not the same.
Okay, I come from where black bands play, like FAMU. We don't have guitars on the sideline. They're literally just instrumentalists.
So you talk about the Marching 100s. That's different.
Yeah, I was in those bands. We competed down there.
We talk about inner city shit.
Oh yeah, I didn't do any. Oh, so inner city bands. We do.
You guys want to take a road trip to Indianapolis this year?
No.
Man.
For DCI championship.
All right, let's go.
Inner city bands were considered. They were different from our bands. We didn't know anything about them because they were like street bands. And they were typically like drum bands to us. They had like drum lines. And they could like do all that shit. That's what we considered, and they had girls that danced. And I mean, their girls really went the fuck off. So sometimes we actually worked with them if you were able to, but it was not, they never really were a real band. They didn't really compete or anything. It was like a street thing for them. And they were just kids that couldn't get into the real band. They decided to make their own band. And that was dope to us because people took the time to train them. Like they had instructors and stuff that were like
real band.
Because the way I say real band is because they weren't able to compete with the marching bands that we were in. So like if I marched with my school, they couldn't come and compete. Even though I was in a street band, I could never be with my street band in a marching competition because they never allowed us to because they said they were not a real band.
Remember, Jay? We used to beat on marching bands all the time.
Oh, we fucked up. I mean, there's one in North Carolina. North Carolina does have one high school that is considered a street band and a marching band. It's called E.E. Smith. If you ever look up online,
the white boy is the drum major?
Huh?
Is that the one where the white boy is the drum major and he be jumping around like he's the front of the
J5? No. That's a good ass fucking band too.
Yeah.
That fucking boy, he's a dope ass drum major. That's a dope ass drum major.
So August 11th, 12th, 13th. That's the time frame that we would be going to Indianapolis if we decide to actually go. Second weekend of August, basically.
Y'all can meet us out there. Have a great time with us. Shit. Sit back and see what we used to do before the bullshit came in with the synthesizers and the electric.
You know what? I would love to see what
all
y'all
that
used to
bullshit.
do. You know what? I really would. And then I would love to take a road trip down to where we from in Georgia and do it.
Hey, Lani.
What's up, Denise? Look, I gotta go because I have a date with the hot tub and I do not want to miss it.
Nope, you shouldn't.
Right.
On that note,
Y'all want me to like rest and shit? Let me go and rest my loins in this fucking hot water, okay? With this white man. His money long. But that being said, I'm your boy Christian. Your fave's hater, your haters fave. Yeah.
I'm your neighborhood friendly black bear, Jigga J Lie. And
I am your resident straight guy, Mr. Maxx. Go Steeler Nation.
together we are
well
beyond.
And this has been
Fried Chicken Friday. Soul Chicken.
Can we get a moment of silence for our sponsor?
If you are dealing with a husband that talks too much or a wife that nags you all the time, your kids don't shut the fuck up when they come from school, and you need a little bit of what? Silence. Call 1-888
Silence.
And if you get somebody to answer the phone, you already know what to fucking do.
And remember, 2 in the pink, 1 in the stink. That's the code word.
Oh, wow. Okay. And on that note, we out. Peace.
Bye. I'm out.